Hello, Jas. Hope you're well. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me.
No, I'm doing very well, Alexa. Thank you for inviting me to spend the time with you. Yeah.
So first and foremost, congratulations on your ranking number 32 in our RiskTech100 2025, and also an award win in financial crime enterprise fraud. So, awesome work.
No, thank you very much. Like we're proud to be in this space. Love to get great, testimonials from our customers, but overall, help in the fraud and financial crime area. So proud to be there and happy to be in this space. Yeah.
So why don't we start with just getting your point of view on some of the trends you're seeing in the market right now?
Yeah, really. I mean, there's three things we're seeing. You can't look in the marketplace without hearing the word scams today. There's really two types of scams the way we think about it in industry. There's the type of scam where they try and steal your password or your information and then, try and take over your account and then steal funds that way. And then there's a second type of scam where they just try and convince you to send them money for nefarious reasons, whether it's, saving your grandkid who happens to be in jail while traveling, or a romance scam or investment scam. And so, there's two categories of scams there: stealing your passwords to gain access, and then try to convince you to do something through false pretenses. And that's really been growing. And we actually have a survey with Gaza that's coming out on Thursday that talks about some of the results and some of the trends associated with scams, not only in North America, but globally. The second big thing we're seeing is synthetic identities. There's been a big focus on creating identities that can then be sold, and those identities can be used for financial crime purposes. We started to see more sophistication and use of capabilities to manufacture, nurture, incubate these identities, and then sell and use them for basically criminal activities. And then we've also started to see a resurgence of checks. I think through COVID, people started to, steal from the mail more. And now with that attack venue, they've started to target checks. And so we're seeing, an increase in check fraud and people stealing checks from the mail and altering them and counterfeiting them. And, those are three things that I guess currently are going on in the marketplace.
So how's technology helping address these things?
Technology is helping in a lot of ways. Unfortunately, I feel like the criminals are always ahead of using technology as compared to, the good guys in the bank. So, it's helping criminals in a big way because it's now easier to counterfeit things and to forge documents and to alter checks. But, fortunately, technology is also helping because people have the capability now to leverage large language models and large amounts of data with respect to transaction patterns, to identify anomalies. They have the ability to look for behavioral signals that would change when people are under duress or scams. And so the technology is now available, through the use of advanced analytics to protect consumers from this type of activity when it does occur on their banking systems and or their other communication platforms.
So these are capabilities that you baked into your solution and sort of how you're helping the customers that are leading to, all the positivity in your rankings.
Yeah, we've really taken a life cycle approach to helping our customers. We start with onboarding, making sure you've got the right information and the right credibility and customer to start with, setting them up with the right credentials that you can then use to verify them throughout their life cycle and journey. But we always, focus on transaction monitoring. Let's identify that interaction, that behavior that allows us to suspect that something is, not right here. Either you're acting unusually, maybe under duress of a scam, or that somebody has stolen your information and is literally trying to access your account. And so focusing on, not just onboarding, but lifecycle management as well as transaction management, has allowed us to be successful in, meeting the risk appetite demands of our customers to manage these types of risks in the environment.
Awesome. And it may be just a quick word on how AI is coming into play here with you all.
Yeah, so again, continuing the theme, AI is being used by, the sources of evil, to conduct bad things. So, we've recently seen the, deep fakes have been used by criminals to represent individuals. And in one case, pretending to be the CEO and CFO of a company, and convincing, the finance department to wire out $20 million. And so, the sophistication of AI can be used by criminals, but also, by technology and institutions like us. So we use AI to increase the sophistication of our analytic models in identifying unique behavioral signals that could be things like how you type your password in or how you move your mouse when you're normally on a computer, to really look for these indications of change in behavior. But we've also started to use large language models to make it easier for operators. As you can imagine, as an investigator, there's so much information being bombarded at you across, your checks and your online behavior and your mobile behavior. We can summarize and provide that information to investigators very quickly, leveraging, large language models and advanced AI capabilities. So, we're a big research and development organization, and we'll continue to, invest in the good side of, protecting AI from financial crime.
Awesome. I know I feel better. So, Jas, thank you very much for sharing today. Really appreciate it. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, Alexa. It was a pleasure. Thank you for inviting us.